Well, welcome back to the channel. We're still working on the electrical. We got quite a bit left to do, and we're going to switch a little bit. We're running 12 2-wire, which is 2 wires and a ground for most of the house wiring. But the washer or the dryer requires 10-3, and so does the water heater. So we're going to spend our time putting this together and getting the 10-3 wire run for the 2 appliances that need that, and then we'll get that wired into the box at some point here. But we'll get busy today pulling that wire and getting that stuff set up. Because the dryer takes a special receptacle, it's a little bit wider for the 4-wire prong that goes for the dryer. I got a 10-2 or a 2-gang box, and we're going to figure out where to install that. Temporarily have the dryer box here. That's going to run up right on this side, so the plug will have to go on this side of the wall. Somewhere around here is 48 inches. So we'll get this thing installed. Figure out what we're going to do. We're going to remove, fortunately, got to move this bracing because I'm going to have to run the pipe up for the dryer vent anyway. So we got to figure that out and exactly how we're going to brace this thing up once we get it set. But we'll go ahead and get this installed, and then we'll start running our wire. All right, we got that installed. Now we'll start pulling some wire. Well, while we're at it, we'll go ahead and we'll also do the wash machine run. We might as well we'll do the whole laundry room here at one time and get all the wiring done for it, and that way we'll be done. But the priority is the 10-3 wire, so we'll get busy with that and see what we do. But the utility room wiring, that's a little bit strange. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for the HVAC system. I'm not going to put air conditioning in the house, but we're definitely going to have the heater. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do there to get that wired in. But we'll concentrate on the 10-3 and then the plug for the washer. I had to waste a foot or two of cable because I caught a nail underneath the house and skinned the jacket, exposed the wires. So I didn't want that underneath the house or sticking up through the wall here. So I ended up cutting this loose. But I got this one pulled for the dryer. And now I just have to pull the 12-2 cable for the washer. All right, now that I've got those cables pulled, now I gotta start buttoning them up against the floor joists, neatening everything up, and we'll get things done down here. That was a little bit of a workout, believe it or not. It's cold, but I couldn't wear my jacket because I'm just sweating off underneath the house, pulling wire and all that. So anyway, we got the washing machine and the dryer pulled, and now we'll get up by the circuit panel or breaker box, and we'll finish pulling the wire up there and get everything cut and marked. So with these, for the washer and dryer, or for the washer, it's a 20 amp fuse for that one. And then for the 10-3 wire, I have to use a 30 amp fuse. So, I mean, you can see the difference between the two size-wise. The hot water heater also uses a 30 amp 10-3, and so once we get these wires cut, then we'll start doing the pull for the 30 amp for the water heater. All right, so I got that one marked for the washer. I said, I'm pulling extra cable. So that way I've got plenty in case I need to do any additional adjustments here and there. But we're getting there. And this is our 10-3 dryer wire. So we're pretty good with that. Well, we're onto the water heater. I've got my 2 lines. I'm not exactly sure on the height for the outlet, so I'm gonna go about 5.5 feet, and then if I need to adjust it later, I'll pull plenty through, so that way if I've got to adjust up or down, we'll do that. All right, so we got that placed now. We'll get our cable run that goes from here just to the other side here where this panel is. So not a very difficult pull, not a very long one, but pretty essential. Well, as you can see, I still have these water lines for the water heater disconnected. I've got to still connect those up, but I needed to figure out what I need to do for the pressure tank and the inflow for the cold before I can finish this part of that water heater. But at least we'll get the power run to that socket. All right, well, we got that part now. We'll pull it at the top. I gave myself plenty extra for the water heater because I'm not exactly sure how that's going to wire in, but at least we've got that part done. I'll just kind of stuff that in there for now, and we'll cut it off at the box.